When we have a big goal that we want to achieve in our lives, everybody usually gives advice around habits, systems, processes, and how motivation. And these are really good things to make you go and achieve that goal. However, we never look at analysis, because analysis is a crucial part of achieving your goal. What tends to happen is people give you the best system and they give you the motivation and you're like very excited. You're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm excited to start my workout regime and I have all the right gear and I know exactly what exercise I want to do. And then you start doing it, 2 weeks in, it doesn't really work out, but you have the habit, you're like, I'm gonna work out 5 minutes, but something doesn't click and you can't put your finger on it. Well, I'm here to tell you that there is a potential reason for it. There are things that affect our probability of doing a thing or not doing a thing. When you don't do consistently something, probably something in your life is not allowing you to efficiently repeat the goal that makes you get closer to your dream outcome. To give you an example, you would be less likely to go to a gym if it will be 45 minutes away than it's 5 minutes away, because the amount of energy it takes you to drive there and come back is much higher for the 45-minute gym, okay? So that's against your odds, so you have to spend more time, more energy to go there. So if you want to be more likely to go to the gym, you should find something that's in close proximity. And you're like, Diego, that's simple stuff. I already know that. Well, maybe, but did you also know that you need to factor in so many other areas in your life to understand what else is influencing you? To give you an example about video editing, video creation, it's an integral part of my life right now and I love doing it. I mean it, I just adore it. It's the best bloody thing. But, and stay with me, but what I don't really like is being out of energy when I do the recording, okay? And I was thinking to myself, what is causing this? What is causing me to not have enough energy during the day? Like, why is it that it comes to the weekend and I don't have enough energy? So I did the analysis. And I really tried to analyze, I'm like, what do I do during the week that consumes my energy a lot? And I realized that primarily the two things or maybe the three things that take most of my energy is actually cooking. Thinking about what to cook, when to cook, where to buy it, when to buy it, is actually quite draining, and also if you try to do it during lunchtime, you already spent a lot of energy trying to do it. And I didn't realize that this is actually a repeating thing that influences me through the weekend. The other thing was just around cleaning. Like, cleaning is something that I do irregularly, and I was like, okay, that's another thing I need to get better at. And the third thing was organization. Organizing mental information in some specific location that I know I can trust is going to be there, irregardless of what's happening to my life. Another big thing was around sleep. And sleep, as you know, is very important. And I used to go to bed around 11 and I was really wired by the time because I watched TV shows and all that stuff. And I wake up at 6 o'clock because I go to the gym. And so while it's good to have a consistency around waking up, what wasn't good is actually my energy levels weren't great because I was not getting enough sleep. And that in the end was affecting every single thing I would do throughout the day. And again, it's not something that's immediately obvious. It's not clear that, hey, this is gonna be affecting your task probability, but it does. Like if you have brain fog, there's no way you're gonna do your best. And so this analysis allows me to understand that there are things in my life that are basically working the odds against me, and it's probably happening to you too. It's very likely that you have things that are affecting your ability to achieve your goal. And so what I realized is that I need to fix one of those things at a time to buy back energy and time. And by buying back energy and time, I'm able to come to the video production day, which is Saturday and Sunday for me, more energized. You need to analyze your tasks so that you're able to understand what is the things that are draining away energy from you being able to execute them. At the end of the day, it's very important to analyze, like, what are the things that are taking away your probability of doing the thing. The point of this conversation for you personally is to please, when something doesn't go right, rather than blaming yourself and saying, it's me, analyze what were the things that were leading up to your task or your goal, whatever it is that you want to do, that may have contributed to you not doing it? Was it a lack of sleep? And if so, what can you do about it? Maybe perhaps doing it in the evening is not the best idea. Maybe you shouldn't work out at 6 p.m. Instead, find a place that you can do the workouts in the morning so that you don't have any excuse saying, I don't have enough energy. Maybe the place is too far away and that's why it lowers your probability of doing it. Maybe there are other reasons. It's important to investigate and to understand why you don't do something so you can actually improve and in the end, do the thing that you love to do, which is for me, again, it's this thing. So I hope this really helps you. I hope it gives you some insight around goal setting, goal accomplishments. And if it does, let me know. I would be very happy to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for watching and I will see you around very soon.